Finally, the last reel that Shimano has introduced in Q1 of 2021 is the Twin Power XD, but I kind of left this one for last because there's a lot to this reel. Twin Power XD is part of Shimano's Magnumlite series of reels, which involves 3 reels right now: Vanford, Xsense, and Twin Power XD. And by Magnumlite, we mean the determining factor is that these reels are all low startup inertia reels that involve the MGL Magnumlite rotor. That's that CI4 plus rotor that makes startup of these reels so impressively non-existent. It's easy to start up, low startup inertia, but in the hierarchy of finesse versus toughness, it goes like this. Vanford is the most finesse of the Magnumlite family. You've got Xsense, which is a combination of the two because it involves that magnesium body. And then you've got XD Twin Power. Twin Power XD has the aluminum rigid Hagane frame plus the CI4 MGL rotor, making it the toughest of the Magnumlite family. The big upgrades in Twin Power XD this year have to be the trifecta of things they've done to all the new spinning reels, and that is Micro Module 2 gear, so the latest cold forged aluminum drive gear with that newest tooth design. Same one you find in Stella, Twin Power, Xsense, all the way down to Ultegra now. Long stroke spool has also been added to the Twin Power XD. Again, something we're seeing become more and more pervasive, so that 10% taller spool, less line direction changes on cast, better line management. And lastly, silent drive has also been added to the new Twin Power XD. So silent drive is where they've taken the gearing area in the reel and really reduced the tolerances in that area to make it quieter, more transmission of power, more longevity in the reel. And outside of those 3 things that also happen to Xsense and also happen to Ultegra, there's one more bonus in the new version of Twin Power XD, and that is they have added an additional S-ARB bearing to it. So it went from 9+1 S-ARB bearings to 10+1 S-ARB bearings. S-ARB meaning shielded anti-rust bearings. So perfect for no matter the situation you're going to bring it, whether it's near shore, inshore, offshore, or you're going to be using this in freshwater environment. This is a Magnumlite reel that displays the most toughness. So there's 3 model sizes available in Twin Power XD. There's a 3000, a 4000, and a 5000, and they're all XG models, meaning they have high gear ratios. The 3000 has a 6.4 to 1 gear ratio. Both the 4000 and 5000 have a 6.2 to 1. What does that mean? It's inches of line per handle turn. These reels are blazing fast. The 3000 brings in 37 inches of line per handle turn, and both the 4 and 5000, 40 inches of line per handle turn. So we're talking a reel that's really lightweight, super fast, and super strong. It's a win-win. When we talk about the drag in the Twin Power XD, all 3 models have the cross carbon drag, so that's that high heat dissipation drag that's going to take those hard running fish, which happens so often in the inshore, nearshore, or when you're targeting bigger freshwater species. For drag pressures, the 3000 kicks out 20 pounds of drag, and both the 4 and 5000, 24 pounds of drag. To go along with that cross carbon drag, Twin Power XD also has the rigid support drag, which means the internals are beefed up. So when you get those hard running fish that you're putting 20 pounds of drag pressure on them, the internals where the spool meets the shaft are beefed up and reinforced so you don't get any tilting or leaning of that thing. And that works perfectly when you have a hard running fish. It stops that lean, which can apply additional unwanted pressure. You get a smooth, strong performing drag with rigid support drag. Now, when we talk about the weight of the reel, the Twin Power XD falls into the Magnumlite category because of that as well. And that MGL CI4 Plus rotor really helps bring the weight down of this reel. What you're getting is a 3000 that weighs 7.1 ounces and a 4000 and 5000 that weigh only 8.6 ounces. And the last thing, no saltwater reel should ever be without is X-Protect. And X-Protect is Shimano's Labyrinth water treatment system. So basically it is a labyrinth or a maze, if you want to call it anything, that stops water from penetrating in key areas of the reel. Why is this important? The last thing you want is water getting into the internals of any reel, and saltwater will wreak havoc no matter what quality materials you're using. So X-Protect is also included in this new upgraded version. There you have it, guys. That is the breakdown of the brand new 2021 Twin Power XD. I am absolutely in love with this reel. It is a high level performing, super strong reel. It's everything you want in a reel, all part of that Shimano Magnumlite family. So check it out at your local retailers, or if you need more information, you can always head over to fish.shimano.com to check out the specs on this reel. Tons of features, tons of value.